There we go. Sorry about that. Audio is back. The tricky thing about wireless headphones, you gotta turn them on. Oh, there's Brandon in the chat. Welcome, welcome. What's going on to the Kingdom? Welcome to CS003, three boxes of Stadium Club. I just checked out three boxes in a previous break. I think there's still a lot more to be had out of these. I would love to see one of the Beam teams. There's a lot of parallels, um, just not a lot of different ones. We'll see a lot of red. We'll see some bronze and a few others scattered in. Definitely feels like Stadium, but is also a little different than the past couple years. But I think everybody's gonna like it. As far as what's next on the KINGDOME server, I'm not exactly sure. I'm hoping Joe and I do a I'll have an extra box of Stadium, so I'm kind of hoping that we do another break battle with it. Um, I've also got, I think, three boxes left of Jumbo Tops. We'll see that at some point. I know Joe has a few things coming up the rest of the week, and we'll kind of get on the same page for next week, I think is the plan. All right, well, let's get into it. Stadium's always one of my favorites, pretty much no matter what they do to it. I just have always been into the photography part of it and always loved parallels. It is a little sad they got rid of the gold minted. That was one of my favorites. Variations was another thing that people were not happy about them leaving out. All right, here we go with box one. Good luck, everybody. And there's a look at the base cards. Very Stadium E. One thing I said was I'm surprised they didn't do more with they made a big like badge area down here, but didn't use much of it. Got Brooks Lee, Luis Gonzalez, Roki Sasaki rookie, Ichiro in red, Yelich showing off the guns, Anthony Santander, Caleb Durbin, and Adolis Garcia. Trout, Adley, Jimmy Rollins. They've got a nice Jimmy Rollins auto last break. There's Acuna, Ronald Acuna. I'm still not used to having to clarify which Acuna. That's in red as well. Our first insert is the Savage Sluggers, Pete Alonso, David Festa, Francisco Lindor, and Chandler Simpson. David Ortiz, Max Scherzer, Cam Smith. All right, here's our first green parallel. More for Dave and the Phillies. Ryan Howard, Eat Fresh. That's a green parallel out of 199. Very nice. Sure. Sorry, you guys know him as 10th Floor Chill. Still getting used to the names. Jackson Holiday in red. Spencer Schwellenbach, Stephen Kwan, and Votto. Well, his name fills up that area. Maybe that's who they tested the template on. Ryan Howard, green out of 199. Ryan Zimmerman, Cole Ragans, Jordan. Nice. Jackson Jobe, rookie in red. In case of emergency, break glass. Kobe Mayo, rookie for the Orioles. Zach Neto, Otani running like that. Jacob Wilson. Ken Griffey Jr., Luke Keeschel, Einer Diaz, Edgar Quero, rookie in red. Our first bronze. Max Muncy, the rookie for the A's. Luis Severino, Miguel Cabrera, and Marcus Semien. I do like the bronze. It looks very orange. But yeah, it is different. We'll get 2 of them per box, I believe is going to be the average. O'Neal Cruz, Shota Imanaga, Dalton Rushing rookie, Kobe Mayo rookie, red parallel. Yours for the taking is a Jackson Jobe rookie insert. Alex Bregman, Nolan Ryan, and Mark Vientos. Nolan Shanuel, Connor Norby, Nick Kurtz, rookie. Kershaw in red. Logan Gilbert, Randy Arozarena, Yoshi Yamamoto, and Augustine Ramirez. I don't know why Clayton Kershaw all of a sudden looked like Dave Portnoy to me. I don't like that. Mike Piazza, Michael Harris II, Jazz, Brooks Lee, rookie in red. Concentration insert, sweet. King Felix. Hyesung Kim, rookie. Xavier Edwards, and Evan Longoria. All right, halfway through box 1, we had the green parallel. 1 bronze is all. This box should start to pick up, I think. It's our first time seeing the Machado base. Matt Shaw, CJ Abrams, John Birdie. Great photo. Johan Santana in red. Dale Amador, Zach Wheeler, and Freddie Freeman. A-Rod, Craig Biggio, Shane McClanahan, the Beebs in red. Savage Sluggers, Cal Raleigh, James Wood rookie, Pete Alonso, and Junior Caminero. Jackson Jobe, Brian Wu, Moises Ballesteros, Nolan Arenado in red, and here is our auto. That is Adam Major, Marlins, yellow rookie auto, no numbering on it. Edging issue there. Marlins going to DMX. Johan Santana, Arenado, Albert Pujols. So it's little stuff like this, like a yellow parallel auto not being numbered, is very weird to me. I'll get in there. Will Smith, Brent Rooker, Bryce Terang, Sandy Alcantara, red parallel. In case of emergency, break glass is Dylan Cruz, Wyatt Langford, Ichiro, and Jackson Holiday. I still think there's going to be one more surprise in this box. Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, Zach Allen, Albert Pujols in red, Justin Henry Malloy, rookie in bronze for the Tigers. Going to Quinn, Edgar Kiro, Clayton Kershaw, and Max Muncy, rookie. Our second bronze. Okay, Max Fried, Kobe Mayo, Andrew McCutchen, George Kirby in red. Yours for the taking, Gunnar Henderson, Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Naylor, and Tarek Skubal. All right, 2 left in box 1. Ooh, packs are tricky. Trickier than normal for Stadium. Kyle Tucker, Michael King, Sammy Sosa, Aaron Nola, Wyatt Langford in red, Logan Evans, Corey Seager, and Jace Young. Final pack, box 1. Cade Horton, Derek Jeter, Gunnar Henderson. Nice. Paul Skeens throwing the football. Red parallel. Concentration, Hunter Green. Aaron Judge, Willie Adames, and Braxton Ashcraft. What's going on, Pop Guy? No, there's never a second series. They used to do, I don't know, they didn't do it for long, but they did a Stadium Chrome, and sometimes they would have some updates. Um, but yeah, it's not a true update set. Riley Green, George Kirby, Kyle Manzardo, Trevor Hoffman, Rafael Devers, Giants in red, Brenton Doyle, Kumar Rocker, and Adele Amador. Yeah, these are feeling more and more like archives packs. Mookie Betts, Caden Dana, Mark McGuire, David Ortiz in red. Savage Sluggers, Reggie Jackson. That's awesome. Zach Wheeler, Freddie Freeman, and James Wood. What's up, Dave? I was trying to put it together. I was like, Schwarber's still on the Phillies in this, right? Jackson Chourio, Matt Olson, Giancarlo Stanton. That's awesome. Ellie De La Cruz in red. And here's our first blue parallel, and that's Adolis Garcia, Texas. No numbering, but we only saw, I believe, two blue, and they are hobby exclusive. Going to Judge, Pete Alonso, Junior Caminero, Johan Santana. Zagano rookie, Paul Skeens, Christian Campbell, Shota Imanaga in red. In case of emergency, break glass, Frank Thomas, Arenado, Pujols, Wyatt Langford. McAble, Luis Ariz, look at that miscut. Benintendi, Jordan Westburg in red. Our next bronze is going to the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado, the DMX, Ichiro, Jackson Holiday, and Edgar Kiro. One thing I love about the stadium checklist is they're so deep. Most teams have a ton of cards, and they do a great job of putting legends and just stuff like that really adds to the checklist, especially if you're a PCer. Pedro, Garrett Cole, cool photo, as well as the Grayson Rodriguez. Dylan Cease in red. Yours for the taking is Dylan Cruz, rookie. Kershaw, Max Muncy, rookie. Bobby Witt Jr. Just the blue so far out of box two, I think. Joe Mauer, Big Acuna, Byron Buxton, Cal Ripken Jr. in red. Josh Naylor, Tarek Skubal, Logan Evans, and Corey Seager. Put us halfway through box two. Start with the Marcelo Mayer rookie, Manny Machado, Matt Shaw, Nomar in red, concentration, Shota Imanaga, Jace Young, Aaron Judge, and Willie Adames. All right, hopefully there's a lot coming up in this box. Okay, that's one way to do it. Okay, we are in. Justin Henry Malloy, Dylan Cease, Kevin Alcantara. Oh, wow. Check that out. That's the gold. Wow, check out the damage to that. How does that even happen? Like three things dug right into it. Dodgers, Ski to Street, Michael. Um, I don't have the exact pack, but if you need information, Michael, we might want to reach out to Tops on that one. I don't know what they would get you. It's out of 50, 27 out of 50. Ugh, come right back to it. Ryan Howard in red, Drake Baldwin, Larry Walker, Greg Maddux. can really only see it at an angle, I guess, but I don't know, that would bother me. Especially if you were to resell it. You can't resell it for anything. So you might want to talk to Tops. Let me know if you need anything from me. I can get you the code on the bottom of the box, packs, whatever they need. Young Hoo Lee, Hunter Green, Ben Williamson, Pedro in red, Savage Sluggers, Bobby Witt Jr., Matt McClain, Barry Larkin, Rhett Loader. The Beebs, Gleyber Torres, Bo Bichette, Selby Perez in red. And there's our auto out of box 2, and that is a Nick York rookie auto for the Pirates. It's going to Nick, not Nick York. It's going to Nick T. Jose Ramirez, Fernando Tatis, and Yuri Perez. All right. The Nick York. There's the Adam Major as well. Paul Konerko, Chase Utley, Nomar, John Birdie in red. Break Glass, Wade Boggs. That's cool. DeGrom, Francisco Alvarez, and Mason Wynn. Four left in box 2. Kodai Senga, Chipper Jones, William Contreras, Ozzie Albies in red. Our next bronze is for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel, Little Acuna, Buster Posey, and Matt Chapman. Vital Marte, Sandy Alcantara, Lawrence Butler, Corbin Carroll in red. Yours for the taking, J-Rod Base, Luis Castillo, and Garrett Crochet. All right, 2 left in box 2. What is with these packs? Mackenzie Gore, Seiya Suzuki, Yu Darvish, Frank Thomas, Logan Henderson, rookie in red, Chase Meadroth, George Brett, and Spencer Strider. Finishing up box 2, Vlad Jr., Christian Walker, Thomas Sagasi, Aaron Nola in red, Concentration, Verlander, Chase Dollander rookie, Austin Riley, and Ezekiel Tovar. All right, 1 to go. Mix it up this time. All right, here we go with box 3. William Contreras, Ketel Marte, Sandy Alcantara, Matt Chapman in red, Cole Ragans in bronze, Kansas City, Ezekiel Tovar, Brenton Doyle, and Kumar Rocker. Lawrence Butler, Mackenzie Gore, Seiya Suzuki, Trevor Hoffman in red, Yours for the Taking, Jackson Holliday, Dale Amador, Zach Wheeler, and Freddie Freeman. There's the Cole Ragans in bronze. Yu Darvish, Frank Thomas, Vlad Jr., J-Rod in red. That's cool. Oh, check this out for the Pirates. Paul Skeens, black and white. Going to Nick. We're getting really good parallels, like the Otani, Ryan Howard, Garcia, this Skeens, James Wood, Pete Alonso, and Junior Caminero. That's very cool. I'd say this break edges the other breakout in that, but the first break had better like reds and bronzes. Christian Walker, Thomas Sagasi, Riley Green, McAble in red, Concentration Yamamoto, Johan Santana, Arenado, and Pujols. Kevin Alcantara, Younghoo Lee, Hunter Green, nice. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie in red, is a Met. Look at Mr. and Mrs. Met in the background. That's cool. Francisco Alvarez, Mason Wynn. There's little Acuna's base, rookie, and Buster Posey. Ben Williamson, the Beebs, Gleyber Torres, Bo Bichette in red, Ken Griffey Jr., Savage Sluggers, Matt Chapman, J-Rod, and Luis Castillo. Bo Bichette, Canerco, Chase Utley, Buster Posey in red. Next bronze, no, that is a yellow auto. Jake Eater, Angels, another yellow auto, not numbered. Let's go into DMX. Crochet, Meadroth, and George Brett. I do like the yellow parallel in general. All right, this will get us halfway through box 3. Nomar, Senga, Chipper Jones, Mackenzie Gore in red. In case of emergency, Kyle Tucker, Strider, Dollander, and Austin Riley. All right, let's finish strong. Yeah, I've been noticing some weird quality stuff. I didn't see anything on the schemes. I'll go back to it though. Luis Arise, Benintendi, Trey Turner, Meadroth in red, Kumar Rocker in chrome. Nope, in bronze is what I meant. Judge, Willie Adames, and Braxton Ashcroft. I think that's just dust on the case. I mean, it's not bad. These bottom corners have like the slightest bit of white, but pretty sharp. I don't know if you were here for the Otani, but that Otani had three dings like right there. All right, what do we got for us? Pedro, Garrett Cole, Grayson Rodriguez, Kyle Tucker in red. Yours for the taking, Tatis, Yelich, Santander, and Caleb Durbin. Joe Mauer, Big Acuna, Buxton, George Brett in red, Dolis Garcia, David Festa, Lindor, Chandler Simpson. Marcelo Mayer, Manny Machado, Matt Shaw. Nice, there we go. Roki Sasaki, rookie, red parallel. Concentration, Pedro Martinez, Spencer Schwellenbach, Stephen Kwan, and Votto. Love that one. All right, we got four left. Maybe. George Kirby, Kyle Manzardo, Trevor Hoffman, Mookie Betts, Luis Castillo in red, Wyatt Langford, Ichiro, and Jackson Holiday. Caden Dana, Jackson Chourio, Mark McGuire. Nice. There we go. Marcelo Mayer, red rookie. David Ortiz, Savage Sluggers. Edgar Kiro, Clayton Kershaw, and Max Muncy, rookie. All right, two left. Any surprises? Matt Olson, Giancarlo Stanton, Sagano, Garrett Crochet in red. There's a Michael Bush, blue foil parallel. Cubs going to Jeremy D. Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Naylor, and Tarek Skubal. Not quite the surprise I was hoping for. Nice parallel. Our second blue. All right, y'all. Final pack. How about a bonus auto? Paul Skeens, Christian Campbell, McAble, Moises Ballesteros in red. Case of emergency, break glass, Albert Pujols. Logan Evans, Corey Seager, and Jace Young. All right, so overall, pretty comparable to the first break. We didn't get a bonus auto in this one. We did get much better numbered parallels. So let's do a quick recap and see how it went. So red parallels, we obviously got a lot of these. Probably some of them deserve to be up here, but I pulled the Marcelo Mayer, the Roki Sasaki, the Little Acuna, and the Paul Skeens. Heck, dust is driving me crazy. Two bronze per box. We went with Kumar Rocker, Cole Ragans, Nolan Shanuel, Nolan Arenado, Justin Henry Malloy, and Max Muncy for the A's. We had two blue foils, Michael Bush for the Cubs and Adolis Garcia for the Rangers. Let's go through. We had the Paul Skeens, black and white. The Otani Gold out of 50 with the damage. Tougher to see in the case, but right by his hand there. Ryan Howard, Phillies, green out of 199. There are three autos on the night. We have the base, Nick York for the Pirates. Two yellow rookie parallel autos, Jake Eater for the Angels and Adam Mazur for the Marlins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all good, Dave. Yeah, I got that right before this. We're good. Um, yeah, so I, I'm happy with what we got for the most part. I guess I'm just taken a little back by the changes they made. They did make a few changes that I would have liked to see more different parallels. I would have liked to see numbering on the yellow. I do miss the chrome. Obviously, I always want to see two autos. So um, there's value here. I hope that the price doesn't like significantly jump. I kind of hope it stays around where it is and it's something we can revisit because it's a fun box. It's a great box for like a mixer or something. So I've got three more posted on my site. That'll go tomorrow. I think there's maybe 12 teams left in that. Um, so yeah, that does it for tonight. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll get these sorted tomorrow, and some of you guys from the Kingdom, I have some nice stacks for you, so I'll probably start shipping that stuff. So um, that's all I got for tonight. Thanks everyone.